I stream daily, almost daily on twitch.tv/canister_mtg, so be sure to visit that if you would like to catch some of my live content. Hand is kinda stinky, but I mean on the play. Yep, 22 lands and 4 rents in my deck to draw. You fetch Indatha with Windswept Heath, turn 1, then Steam Vents if I draw Wrenn, then Forest. Am I playing this deck because I think it's a good choice or because I wanna try it out? Both. It won 3 out of 4 challenges last weekend, which seems indicative of at least some power. All variants of this deck. But I also, you know, it's unclear to me which cards are strong and which are not, so I put 1 copy of everything into my deck. 1 Bolt, 1 Reprieve, 1 Iteration. Blue-Eyed Wrenski is cool too. Yeah, I mean, I consider Blue-Eyed Wrenn to be a variant of this deck. You could say it's not, but will we try Timur Breach that went second last challenge? I have not seen that, so let me check that out. I like Breach. Grinding Station, Stefan O. 2 Spell Pierce, cool. It's very wise to play Spell Pierce in the main deck. Why is it a green build? Has the mites in the sideboard, okay. What's Basic Island Pass? Living End? I really like Teferi in these decks, but maybe it's unnecessary. Seems like a cool build. I like that it seems to have a reasonable amount of rings instead of like 4 rings and no, you know, no, like, you know, some of the lists out there are pretty unreasonable, I think. Building my elementals decks like my creativity list. Yeah, exactly. This indeed Living End also. I guess next turn we perform the form check. We have Prismatic Ending for Solitude to pitch. To exile Griefster. I take my Teferi. Oliphant. Opponent took my Teferi, unsurprisingly. Well, I guess we do cast Nissa. Because what else? Opponent's graveyard currently is big. After the Street Raven to Architects, okay. The Showcase Indatha Triome is the prettiest one in your opinion. Yeah, the big problem with it is that you cannot pronounce it correctly, or at least I can't. It's called Indatha, and you said Indatha, which is impressive, but I always type Indatha into the search bar and then I can find it. Frank Sinatra, Gangsta's Paradise. What a song. You're not even typing, deciphering the name. Hi Kari, how are you today? A great question. I'm well. I'll fetch first to trigger Nissa. Get the elemental. Guarantee an elemental over gaining for life. How fucking cringe is it that WotEC gave the 3-color land plain specific names, making them much higher to reprint? Seems very short-sighted even for WotEC. Yeah, it is. Okay. It's not too bad. We have a swamp. We exile Oliphant. Play Omnath. They look at their own cards. What? Like how they printed shocks in non-Ravnica sets? They actually printed shocklands in some like secret lairs. And they are specific to various planes. Like thrown them as extras. I don't remember exactly how, but this is for example a Blood Crypt that is Markov Manor themed. But yeah, they at least left themselves with the window and they proceeded never to use it, which is funny. Fury is interesting. Trace for Riverwinder. They didn't like their top cards, so upkeep shuffle, okay. It is interesting if I should Omnath Solitude double block the Riverwinder. I think so. What if I'm supposed to Fury my Solitude? Am I playing in Bologna? No, I'm gonna be commentating in Bologna. Not super convinced on this move, but it seems better than trading the street rate, because then if they're living in me, I die. I can Boseiju the Architects. Would the Teferi be better without split second? Yeah. I think the swamp is so funny here. What is this A last chance for? For with the Mox qualifier. What if the Teferi had a gun? Yeah.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Ciao.
Ciao. Who told to play Boseiju? John Star. What are you talking about? I win the race currently, so they probably gonna need to living end. I have 3 creatures in my graveyard, they have 6. Solitude is like 2 creatures. I did, in case of living end, fetch was better in hand. Oh, you meant to play Boseiju. Should you play Boseiju over the fetch? No. I don't think so. That's lethal on the next turn, and it's also a non-creature permanent. Might get 4 cent again. One can hardcast creatures now, that's fine, I say. Outbursting? That's interesting. Well, what is it? We'll see if it's interesting. You get to give me bad cards. Should I play Hades right now? Only if you leave the stream open. But it's a very fun game. Delighted Halfling, awesome. Maybe after Passion of 5 strikes. Okay. I have a block hex proof. I want to keep my Nissa, right? I think to win. So with Outburst, I don't think I can win with Outburst, against Outburst. They revealed 2? I don't know, that was like maybe twice. No, they revealed Outburst, you don't have Outburst. Could have Otawara to kill me. +3. But you could Otawara Solitude pre-combat and attack with all, and I block 2 biggest and I take 11, so they don't have Otawara. So I block like this. Draw a fetch land. Yeah. Then I can maybe win. Produce blockers. Gain a Solitude. Solitude. Flyer. This time. Right, they have a 5th Outburst somehow. And no living ends. I wouldn't even draw a land. Would draw this, would discard 2, draw Leyline Binding Teferi, Teferi, bounce, draw Solitude, miss land. Good Nissa. And Nissa was looking super great. Do I want Elesh? Expressive in this deck is like a battle with the wind. I don't even know if that's good or bad. Nissa can find endurance if I cut down on big elementals. Not sure that Elesh is better than Solitude. Elesh blocks big monsters, but she needs to end up in my graveyard, which is gonna be pretty non-trivial. Let's have Solitudes. I'm on the play. I can iteration on 2 for Chalice. Okay, I'll keep. But it's not great. Cut binding, so I could cut the Black Triome. Actually, maybe over Boseiju number 2. $1,000 deck, but still losing to Living End. Explain? Well, check the price on Living End, brother. You'll understand. Awesome. Fury version close to 900? That sounds wrong. Jezu, no weź spierdalaj, no. Mordo, kurwa. Ty Griefersie. If I draw Endurance, I don't have double green because I might have a Raugrin Triome in my deck. Could you teach us all about the Pierre Dole variations? No. I feel a little bad swearing, and I think it's a little bit improper. So I don't think it's like all that fun to do lessons of this on stream. It's only natural, yeah, unlike my opponent's draws. I think I can Fable. Kinda need to Fable. And if they Living Enders, I can bring back to Solitudes. Okay. Got 4 rings in under 2 hours from Mana Traders. Moral Rectitude. Yeah. Big graveyard. But I'd be like, I discard this creature to draw a card, and you'd be like, same. Yeah. Same, bro. Dawaj, Kielona. Kielon puchy, no. What now, bro? Foundation Breaker. What? Cancer wins, okay. Chalice seems effective. What does this event qualify for? It qualifies for the Mox qualifier. Doesn't qualify for the Mox. So let's cut Indatha Triome, because I don't need domain. I don't need a tap land. And I don't need a swamp that makes 3 trace unblockable. Qualifier for qualifier? Yeah. It's always hard to explain. People don't get it. People just don't get it. Passive Iteration, Temple Garden, combo. They probably would have won if they subscribed to Canison, the Ready Living It guide, yeah. Okay. I don't have Hallowed Fount in my deck. No weź się odczep, no, ja pierdolę. Have to, bitch. But like, it leaves me in a... I mean, if they leave me with the Halfling, I have an out of drawing Teferi. Wow, how unfortunate, yeah. So every time, good grief. Also leading on an island, 3 out of 3, which is kinda weird. Just draw Chalice off the top. Chalice, Teferi. If I rip Teferi, they're gonna... Oh, one lander, okay, let's go. Ah, shucks. Well, chat, that means I have 6 spells. But we have some time, good. Okay, that's not nothing. Which island? I would prefer the ring, I think, but Omnath is okay. Not Saddle Teeth. Boseiju. Wow, we can Boseiju their forest. Yeah, island. JK. Oh no, they found the forest cycler. They're gonna be breeding now. Why would you Boseiju the island? I'm kidding. Okay, that's good. It's really good. You played bad though. No, you played bad, John Star. No, you didn't play. Why did I play bad? They living end, we fine, because I have the ring. If I don't draw a counter, I want to gain 4 extra life too. We didn't want to play other Omnath here. I didn't care. I guess it's good to cycle Omnath, so it's in my graveyard, yeah. Curious about them discarding Wrenn, not Halfling. I mean, it makes sense. Wrenn, they don't have counters and does the same. Alright, I'll fetch to gain life. And you're right, getting Omnath into the graveyard is nice. I'm gonna do that. Awesome draws. The ring is broken. Yeah, they probably should have left me with Wrenn, that's true. I had like a very almost no cards in my hand, so probably that's why they wanted to go this route, but alright, we got a game because my opponent kept a sassy hand and never got there. I guess, I don't know, maybe we wouldn't win. Omnath cringe, bro, I'm gonna time you out if you, like, say that again. How is it that this deck is, like, a 20? I guess I play 24. But even if in the game then, I don't know, even in the game when I didn't... Remember that the poll is still running in the background. Let's check the prediction. The prediction... Wow, you predicted that Phoenix will win, mostly. But that seems like not what's happening. Too bad I was in a draw. But I guess Solitude is... Like, it's best to use Solitude and not Binding on Emery, anyways. 2 bubbles, Emery kinda lucky, but... What even is luck? Indatha. Ooh, we drew Remand against Urza's Saga, awesome. Ah, not nice. You don't believe in luck, you believe in God, really? Would you cheer for Olsen or Chariot Worlds or someone else? I don't know yet. Probably for someone else. I promised Olsen that we're going to play a song titled Leisha Sperma that he attempted to request many times, but I never listened to it, always dodged. If he wins Worlds, so there is actually a stake. The song Unbearable? I don't know, I've never heard it, but the title is extremely gross. Which, it's kind of, I guess I listen to Gachi, but it's different. It's different, bros. Why is the ring the best card ever made? I don't think it is. I think easily I can lose. You can't realistically lose this game. I could get comboed any turn. I can die to constructs. My hand is nothing. Omnath. Omnath. Right, fairies could be worse. Although I'll just use them on constructs. Is it okay to play fetch? Probably better to play fetch. At least his lands died, so he has little mana. Not that little though. Maybe an extreme play would be to bind the Ragavan at sorcery speed. Reduce Smoke's Amber. Probably would be good. Metek. Oh, weird. I have the Haywire Might anyways. Probably should have respawned to Haywire Might. Why didn't I respawn to Haywire Might? That just gives my opponent more options to push damage through. Mistake. Yeah. Take 7. Take 2 from the ring. Die to Lightning Bolt. Windswept Heath, of course. Like all my deck is fetch. Like my deck is all fetch lands, anyways. Omnath. Where Omnath, bro? Should I Solitude the Ragavan? I don't think so. Sure. How can we win this game? If I draw Omnath, I can... Okay, we lose this game. I mean... Yeah, how? I mean, it seems pretty trivial to lose, but... Is the ring in all modern decks at this point? No. It's in many though. Isn't our out Solitude block? I thought my out is draw Omnath, like that's a better out. Solitude block is like very weak and most likely gonna lose. Here he is. The star of the show. Yeah, we are forced to charm block and Solitude the halfling, which is not ideal. And he also has 9 cards, so seems tough. That's death too. Alright. With tempo deck playing the ring seem unfair, okay. You say so. Prismatic Ending seems bad, Reprieve seems bad. I think Counter Magic I don't really ever want it. Fury seems bad. Endurance 1 or 2 copies. Elashnorn stops the combo, right? Stops Grinding Station. I can have 1 Endurance or 2, not more really. Drawing 2, I think very easy to die. Solitude is medium. Maybe this way. Maybe have a single counter. Don't like Boseiju. I like Boseiju, but I'm not gonna play 4 of them. It's not like good. It's good to spam it against them. It's good to occasionally, but then pick it up. Maybe on the play, no ending and have a veto. Well, more. Okay, that's a better version of the previous hand. Maybe they need 4 Omnaths. Well, Passboard I meant. Did anyone else think the All Access Pass was not supposed to be on sale up until tomorrow? I still think that. Is it not the case? Painful mana. But good draw. Yeah, maybe you can buy it, but it doesn't work yet. That's possible. Not sure. I think Fable looks better. It's unlikely to lose next turn. And the Teferi bounce station is not particularly great either. Well, next turn I can possibly go... well, I can't, I guess, but... Next turn we can play Omnath into Elish. Interesting one-offs. Thanks. Your one-offs are interesting too. Well, if they play Breach now... Okay. How cute are pet monkeys? They... yeah, very cute. Said it through poop everywhere and had to stay in a cage because it bit people. Sure. Did I use both of my planeswalkers? I did. Bit risky to go Elish with Omnath. Why? Elish non-stops the grinding station combo and has to be removed by Teferi, which is expensive. I guess they could go Breach. Okay, sacks the treasure, so shouldn't be an issue. Not if they have heats. Well, it takes 2 heats. My opponent has limited amount of mana. They don't have infinite mana. I guess Breach, Heat, Mark Samber in a combo. So I guess it's not that hard. Okay, actually. It's not that hard. Oops. So I guess maybe I should have played Elesh without Omnath, yeah. Aye. 7 card types. So I played Milled Moxam, but I had a 0, that doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, but because they had Emerine Prey already, so that was a bit of a misstep then. Should have definitely kept green card and Omnath in hand. It means that we did not once last time qualify for the modern one. We got defeated by Lava Ridge. At least you're at 12 life now. Yeah. Yeah, because then if like if I have Endurance in hand and he plays Breach, I have Elesh, that just wins. Aye. Okay. Well, too bad, I guess. I'm not gonna play in Bologna. You can't cast and play at the same time. Well, I guess maybe you can, but yeah, I can't. We lost. Thank you for your observation. So Lotus Field won the Pioneer LCQ. We are destroying them. I never said we are destroying them. That was the Twitch chat. Lotus won the poll. Congrats to the predictors who predicted Lotus winning the poll. Should you come to Bologna? Sure. I think LCV was only casting after he was out of the tournament. Do the same. Canister commentary in round 5. Thanks. Ifro cast after he was out and knocked out of Potty. Yeah, Potty. Buena Suerte in the deck. Fury. Do you think Graying Station can play Hijack to steal the ring and sack it? No. Did you see someone made Beyblade in Tiltuk? I did not see that, no. Was that worse than the Jacob Wilson interview after losing the final? The interview of Wilson wasn't bad. It's a weird thing to say, it was cool. He just told us how he felt. Seemed genuine. Alright, I sure hope we draw a fetch. That's basically what I said when I was muted. Purposefully, I didn't, you know. Fetch. That works. Mango, yeah, Mangocci. Andrea Mangocci. Dashen. Teferi. No. Let's play our Nissa and Corsair. I don't think my deck is particularly good against Murktide. Nissa is so bad. Well, in those spots she is, yeah. It's like a deck like Murktide, she's tragic. Which one would I rather play? This can be spell pierced. This can be ignored. Did I enjoy my last appearance on Card Market and would I want to be there again? Yes, sure. Just pass. Like no cap? Yes, Ragavan, yeah. That's too bad. So maybe we can play Omnath because that's not weak to Spell Pierce, and then we can maybe draw something else and play rank through Spell Pierce. Your two favorite content creators behind Aspiring Spike battling out. Heck yeah. Yeah. I would not say I'm a real bad bitch. Bros, I hate this 4-color deck, kinda. Works so badly for me. Like, it feels so bad in the games where, like, I win, I barely win. Everything is so expensive. Also, the ring is super low res. You think he's gonna have a spell pierce? Folklore gains the best life to mitigate the ring life loss, that's true. Seems better to play Fury. Two cards left, one of them is Ragavan. I think might actually resolve. Unless he connives the counterspell here, then. Connives Annihilate. Okay. Are you willing to shock any land? Yeah. Most likely. Let's see what Ragavan reveals and what I draw. The One Ring. Cool. Would have discarded spell pierce over Islet? No, I have 5 mana and it's not fully clear that you discard spell pierce over Islet here. Because against the ring it still lives. Maybe I was supposed to play Halfling and pass, but that doesn't seem reasonable. But okay, now he has 1 card, he discards the Ragavan because I played a Halfling. So frustrating. I mean, I think my deck has built, wow. It's not very good against Murktide. Like, people in the chat were telling me that, no, it's still a good matchup, but like, I play more expensive cards into counterspell, and like, I don't have great ways to resolve them. Blood Moon. Oh yeah, cool. I'm also weak to Blood Moon. You can draw Teferi into Ring or Omnath. Did you really go Halfling pass and let Ragavan hit you again? No. That wasn't a reasonable play. Played the Ottawana and killed my Dork, so now I have no outs. Cool. Now he has a counterspell in his hand. Consider, okay. Kept on top. Interazione. Bro, simply put the One Ring in Murktide. I mean, I can't discuss anything. We need to draw a planes with the ring. Do we have a planes? Well, not in play, but in the deck, yes. First, let's cut Nissa. She's insanely terrible. I could board Chalice on 1. Reprieve seems horrid. Fury is kinda bad. Let's play Spell Pierce. 2 Boseiju for Moon seems like a good amount. The free 1x spells are for Wrenn. I was undecided. Fury castable for Moon. If I bring in Spell Pierce, then I don't want Chalice, so I would need to cut Spell Pierce, and then if I bring Chalice, I don't have... I think I would rather have the Halflings on the play, like they seem good against counterspell. Chalices fights them like they're bad spells. Could have the Enduros. I got Halflings, but doesn't seem like an improvement on my deck. It's got Prismatic Ending and have Enduro on the play. Green is bad versus Moon though. Shaving Ring. I don't think I can in a way that makes sense. This is not a playable hand. This seems to be a playable hand. Island Wrenn, nice. Slavery. Fetch Forest. Maybe fetch Stomping Ground. Fetch Stomping Ground, I think, so that Wrenn is everything that can help cast Wrenn, helps cast Wrenn, even Forest. Well, I guess Forest is not in my deck otherwise, but like Breeding Pool, Temple Garden, draws. We lost. Unless we draw a Misty Rainforest, then we didn't lose yet. I guess Halfling into Wrenn on the play kind of guarantees Wrenn on 2 always, which is nice. The only way to get wrecked is Force of Negation, a plus bold or subtlety. And that's hardly getting wrecked. Oh, okay. What? What a not card. Not if they have White Remand. I guess that's true. White. Well, on the play I said, so what does the White Remand do on the play? Wasn't. I don't get the harass. What the heck? A plus is better against Moon. Has anyone tried taking turns with the One Ring? I put the One Ring. I put Time Warp and the One Ring into my 4-color deck for a moment. In a way, Hair stops Wrenn. Yeah, it does, but it's kind of odd. Wow, many Wrenns. How did the Time Warp do? It's been clearly not a great card in like actual serious gameplay. Air's looking pretty good now, huh? Does it? I don't think it really did. Seasoned Pyromancer. I see Mango is like on odd cards tribal. If you'd play in Bologna, what deck you'd suggest? Breach combo or Murktide? I don't know. Living End. My head is nothing. Discard Ledger Shader and consider. Ledger. It's kind of odd how Wrenn, like once you play her at One Ring, it actually doesn't do anything. Like Wrenn is a really strong card. It's also such a liability. Like I guess you'd have more lands in those spots typically. You kind of almost get to replace lands 1 for Wrenn, but so like it feels like it, but you'd just be flooded with lands too. But it's so weird. Life is so weird. I don't know what to make of it. Life is a hell of a thing to happen to a person. Yeah, well put. Put the lime in the cock. Coconut. What format would blue instant draw 3 card C play in? Modern. We drew a fetch. We drew a bolt. Because I'm going to lose this game. Maybe. But I'm dead to Ragavan Dash and to Bolt. To just any damage. Interazione. Well, Jomnar next turn, then it has to resolve. We have the halflings, I guess it does. Unholy Heat, that's fine. Am I studying Italian for Bologna? Yeah. That helps. That helps. Pass. Yes, I've had the One Ring, but what about the second the One Ring? Yeah. What about it? Iterazione. Iterazione Expressivelo. Dead to Bone Crusher. Sure. Not really, but... Can cast a Moon. Tap your islands? What is that? Not attack Wrenn? Bro. Mango, what you doing? Why not Solitude on your turn? Aren't you dead now? I had protection from everything with the ring. Saved. It's iterazione espressiva. Like espresso, okay. Okay, solid. Hamcipunia. I need exporting Bone Crusher. Yeah, everyone is. You can target yourself with Bone Crusher. You can also play Questing Beast. Alright, I've somehow won. Well, I guess not yet, but you would need to triple bolt me. And that also doesn't work because I Solitude. This bolt hasn't gone face, so... Unlock their blue, but I have Teferi, so... The tiny edges. Guess I don't have more fetchables. Nice block, bro. Does Simon Nielsen know about your control player intro? Perhaps. But the person sampled is Simon Gortzen, not Nielsen. But he knows. Phenomenal control player. Teferiego strzela, no dobra. Do you ever think about how hexproof means hexproof from everything, whereas protection alone doesn't mean anything? Oh yeah, because you can have hexproof from X. Damn, that's crazy. Think they should fix that? Because I feel as just like when I played against Mengu for $100,000 to $25,000 in a best of one format. Feels like the same thing. Do you think someone puts you two in a slow player list now? Yeah, maybe. Why is he still playing? Honestly, he could maybe concede would be done that way. He's playing Seasoned Pyromancer. He keeps bolts. On the draw, minus Enduro plus Prismatic. Fury seems okay. Pierce stays. He has a Cyborg Zehrs, yeah. I honestly kind of wonder if Wrenn is like actually a good card on the draw in the matchups. Probably still is, but is it? He plays Pyro's main, okay. Doesn't matter, he has Tempo Spot. Maybe let's have like this. Endurance question mark, very good question. I don't think Endurance matches up super well against Murktide. It's also bad against... It's also uncastable for Moon, even with the Halfling. So I cut it on the draw to fit the extra Prismatic Ending to answer a turn 1 creature. Like this hand, I keep this hand, but it's one of the worst hands in Modern. But you know, can answer Ragavan and then draw out of it. This is a little bit horrible, but he has 3 cards, he mulligans. Let's keep him low on resources. Hope they'll keep doing it every quarter. They did it specifically to address the shortage of cards, so it's probably not gonna happen. Nice Blood Moon Idiot. Okay, we get to play the ring next turn, cool. Counterspell exiled. Alright, I'm not Boseijuing the moon just yet. Let's hope they don't have hijack. And by they I mean Mengu. Ooh, you better play second island. Cause otherwise I see... Oh shit, no, I was kidding. Bro. Okay, good. Would be scary to get countered a little bit. Cause then I could get tempoed. Cast into the fire. Okay, cool. Bro, like great card. Good job. Remember when Smeagol was about to be consumed by the One Ring's power and influence, so he just got another one and sacrificed the old one. Yeah. Actually, I don't. That was not in the movie. I watched the extended version, but it was not the 16-hour version. Dry land. I misspoke, I guess. Like how Mango just makes me attack him. Truly the Reed Duke school of life. I'm not dead until I accept I'm dead. Is Penguin Breach or Murktide? Murktide. I was complaining that my deck looks terrible in the matchup, but then I won easily. Actually, no, I got pretty lucky game 2, I think. It was like a very narrow game. Does the extended 16-hour version actually exist? Oh, yes, this. I didn't notice. You tell me. I mean, I don't know. Do I really think that Merc is favored in that matchup? Not necessarily, but this deck doesn't look like a particularly good deck against Merktide. Like, oftentimes people would cite 4-color as a deck that's strong against Merktide. This version of the deck has almost none of the things that are very strong as Merktide, and has lots of things that are feel kinda weak against Merktide, namely 8 4-mana sorcery speed spells. Am I supposed to keep? I don't do anything on turn 1 or 2. I have 3 lands, so I Solitude on turn 2, Teferi on turn 3, play the ring on 4. It's actually not that bad, so I'll keep. Maybe it is bad. Grief. Let's not Solitude in response. Maybe I should Solitude in response. I mean, there's a chance it's Scam and it goes Grief into land. But if it's Living End, I would rather Solitude pitch, exile the Grief. 10 days ago, Living End? Okay. I mean, if you Scam, you'd probably take the Fairy, although you might be more likely to take the One Ring a little bit. Sunken Ruins. I think playing Sunken Ruins now is not all that justifiable. Like, it's a bit too crazy. Scam will play land first. Well, not really, right? Because if you are planning to follow up with a Ragavan, then you won't. What is this hand? The mana base. Shut up, Sunken Ruins is broken as fuck. I think it's really good. I think it's just not justifiable to put into your deck. That makes sense. Because some lands have to give for the land cyclers, and it's worse than a land cycler. You beat your Arcanemy, nice, yeah. Both Mango and Merktide, so tough life. I guess Sunken Ruins tapping for colorless lets you turn your land cyclers into stuff, but how deep did my opponent mull? They have 3 cards in hand. I think they kept 7. They kept 7. Come on. Keep 7. No cyclers, no lands. Opponent. Just Grief. Grief and Grief. The pitch agents. You want Boseiju the Ruins? Yeah, I'm actually gonna discard Boseiju. Not to tempt me. How often do you think Living End should generally mulligan relative to the average deck? I don't know, but that seems like a meaningless metric to me. I think it should mulligan hands that do not do anything, though. Which I think my opponent needed to mulligan. Discard a land to find Teferi ASAP. It's maybe, yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're probably right. I probably should have discarded the island. Damn. Great tapping, by the way. Actually, tapping is fine. I don't want to lose life. Okay, we won. No, let's just him. Plus Teferi, thank you for your advice. It's actually reasonable advice because you're telling me not to minus because there are some Fury gamers. Not playing around Dispute, game 1? No, I haven't. What's the Splinter Twin? That's this turn. Where is the Splinter Twin? I think Fury is uncommon in Living End, but it is happening sometimes. It was easy to play around Dispute there if you attack first. I know it's just game 1, they don't have Dispute game 1. So it's like, you know, you gain a lot of equity of being right by telling me that, but it also doesn't matter. Like, they don't play Dispute in Living End main deck. Now if they did, I would look extremely stupid after saying that. Not playing around it and getting got by them. I won Fury? I don't remember. What did I cut last time? Boseiju? No, we want to cut the Indatha Triome, not Boseiju. Always remember Doom getting Spell Pierce by Rhinos. It was by Living End, but Spell Pierce we had covered. Let's cut Nissa. Well, Nissa finds Endurance, so that's kind of an argument for keeping Nissa. Oh, Bolt is here, of course. Okay. Why is my tea so green? It's not a tea. Some kind of a carbonated drink which my dad brought home and I don't know exactly what that is. It's a bit weird. A mole. I keep. Halfling is an awesome card. Yeah. I think we put back iteration. One of Bolt is interesting. What's the deal with that? Well, what does Lightning Bolt do? It deals 3 damage to a creature, so it's a removal spell. What does the second Lightning Bolt in your deck do? It's also a removal spell. It also deals 3 damage to a creature, so it kills them. Kani's still living with his parents. I live alone, but my dad was visiting this week. So, I guess temporarily. Well, I used to Zod the Lodok until things changed. What's the deal with airplane food? Yeah, until the incident. Yeah. Do we want island? No, let's fetch breeding pool. Breeding pool or temple garden? Breeding pool, I think. The game loss was versus question mark. I lost to breach. Combo breach. Grinding station breach. Temple for Solitude if you top deck 2 wastes. Yeah, you're probably right. Because I don't have a single. You're right. Grinding station is a tough matchup. It did feel pretty tough, yeah. Subtlety, pitching subtlety. Top. There's a chance I should Solitude the subtlety. I don't think I really beat the Living End if it resolves. No, I shouldn't. Do you have a third subtlety? Oof. For the LMS Bologna 5C, creativity is a good choice, or LML is better. I don't think creativity is necessarily bad, but no one plays it on Magic Online now. I have not seen a single creativity since LOTR. But I mean, like a few matchups changed, and like it's probably harder to play against elementals with the One Ring than it was to play against elementals without the One Ring with creativity, but I think it's kind of like new thing. So like when decks that got no new cards kind of fall off because they're not exciting for now, I think. The Living End resolved, but it appears we can still win. Yeah, I shortcutted mentally to not mentally, I verbally shortcutted. I think my list is fine against Living End. I have enough hate with the Chalices, Spell Pierces, which is nice. This looks like a Rhino gamer. How do you know that? Oh, I get the vibes, yeah, I see. Yep. That's a great draw, actually. Opponent plays a weak creature and I play the Ringster. I think the Ringster first. Omnath can be punished with... Omnath's gonna be free later, yeah. Maybe play Boseiju, keep fetch. Let's make Omnath mana. And then fool them. Can fetch Steam Vents with the Heath. But I can fetch Sacred Foundry. It's fine. Sacred Foundry. Opponent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cord mana. Is there a Blood Artist that says each opponent? Yeah. It's Zulaport Cutthroat. Although, there's actually, you don't actually need it all that much because you can typically draw your deck with Yawgmoth and then combo in their upkeep. Not always. Wooded Foothills is an indicator of Magus of the Moon. Like no cap. It actually probably is, it makes sense. Cap. Okay, I got fooled. Yeah, I don't mind that happening. It's actually pretty good. Yawgmoth's like the One Ring. Yeah, it's true. It truly is. I think I'll just get Steam Vents. What is skipping? I'll tell you why the bot displays the song wrong. It's because when the queue runs out of songs, it plays songs, random songs from the channel playlist, which is songs that I have saved. But when you try to check the name of the song, it displays the top song from the queue, which is the reason for that thing, for that event. Oh no, not the full album. Damn, this deck is strong, but also stupid. Oh no, it undied. No, my grandson, I forgot to use exclamation mark SR. Alright, I'll request it for you, I guess, since you are not a sub. This reward doesn't actually account for people without subs. That's a little bit of an oversight. Iteration bot, by the way. Rebo Meistering. Damn, bro, you got me good. Or did you? Yeah, both bot, by the way. I expect the ring to be banned after the PT. It's just bananas with all the free elementals. See you in 30 minutes. Does Elish not do anything against them? Not really. She dies to Greased for no value, and she doesn't stop any ETBs. We have an extra Prismatic Ending. We have Endurance, which I really don't like. Wow, I don't really have anything. Reprieve seems okay. Fable, Nissa seem kinda bad. Of those two, I would prefer Nissa. Finds Elementals. Endurance question mark. The Endurance is pretty bad too, right? You don't really... Like, it's really hard to interact meaningfully with it. Probably you don't need much. I don't know, I'm kind of scared of the matchup. Nice hand. Ley lines are awful. Okay. What matchup aren't you scared of? Good point. I guess I'm just a little bit of a fearful man. It was a genuine question, TBH. I'm scared of living end, but I solved that by playing 8 sideboard cards. What the hell? Wait, did you play against Yawgmoth or Infect? Can I beat this? I mean, if it just attacks me 5 times, then yeah, I can. If that's the plan, if that's the idea, but... Can charm block it too. Oh no. They have 2 damage of Infect and 2 damage of damage every turn. We also have the ring protection. Decent draw.
Control player.
Pepperoni.
Cards of Eldritch Evolution if I bind. Also, Nissa blocks the Crusader. Checkmate, bro. Oof, not the Ignoble Hierarch. But does Nissa become a 1-1 after Fast Strike? Oh, I guess that's true. So she doesn't block it as well, but the opponent doesn't know, so... Saved, you're right, because Fast Strike -1/-1, and she's just 1-1. This is winning. If I had to guess who's gonna win this game, I will put myself as the winner. We Solitude the young wolf in response, so they would need to sacrifice the Crusader to kill my Nissa. That seems like a good move, but yeah, we won. Alright, I think I'll play this deck again in the... other RCQ.